Sunday morning to you. Hope all of you are off to a good start on this Sunday morning. And welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. The sun is shining in Northwest Indiana. It's going to be a great day. We're going to get it all started off with a cup of coffee and an auction here. I've got some good stuff for you. Take a look, guys. Oh, by the way, how do you like the new Mrs. T magnet? Everybody who buys a little something today, whether large or small, will get their very own Mrs. T magnet for their fridge. Good morning, everybody. Speaking of Mrs. T, she's right here to my left.
Good morning, good morning. Hopefully everybody's doing well.
And the other half of this show, the awesome moderator, TuliTuli's in the house. And guys, we've got some really cool stuff to offer you today. Man, a bunch of pours from my boy Jimmy, who I met recently, and you guys got to see his video just yesterday morning. And it wasn't a very popular video, but it was one of those like critically acclaimed. People who did tune in to watch it stayed and watched the whole thing and seemed to really enjoy it. I got some good feedback. And, you know, I don't care. You know what? If a video gets 1,000 views or 10,000 views, as long as I'm happy with making it and feel pretty good about it, that's what always basically matters to me. You know, you'd always hope a few more people would watch, but it's all good. I was very pleased with that video, and like a little expose on a guy's life and a really nice guy on top of that. So we've got an auction ready to rock and roll. And Newt says, good morning. Mark's here. Revolution. James, Rick, the Tick. And we've got all kinds of nice folks showing up. Mm-hmm. And Mrs. T, you have some free silver to give away, because let's get this thing going with a giveaway. Well, speaking of giveaways, hey, let me show you something over here. Come on over here. Before we even start the auction, I want to show you something. I received something in the mail, and I covered up the person's address here, and I just wanted to kind of show it off, and I haven't opened it yet. So Mrs. T, oh, here, the scissors right here. We're going to open this up. I can feel right here what it is, and while we're waiting for people to gather up, I thought, well, let me open this up live on camera, and here we go. I'm going to double check though to make sure any of the gentleman's personal information is not in here. Oh, he just threw it right in a bag. Oh my gosh, Mrs. T, come look at this. Step writing over there. She's getting all ready. She's writing out gauze stuff. I casually mentioned on a video a while back, Revolution said, open it, that I was kind of kicking around an idea, and I might really like to have a Libertad ring. Mm-hmm. Take a look in here. He tossed it right in. He made one for me. This gentleman, one of our viewers. Wow. And here it is. Take a look. This is my first time looking at it. Wow, look at this. It says Estados Unidos Mexicanos. Cool. It's made out of a Libertad. Man, that is cool.
Wow.
And you can see it's got the, I guess, let's see, the reverse with the angel. And it was made out of a 2018 Libertad. Wow. Really, really cool. I'll have to take some pictures of it and show it. But here's the big question. He asked me my ring size, and I told him, now let's see if it fits. Oh, this is the moment of truth. Live on Sunday morning, live. Here we go. Does it fit?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Fits just fine. And I could, oh, perfect. On and off.
Wow.
That is bad. All right. That is so cool, man. So the person whose name I won't mention here, thank you so much for being so considerate. And I asked him, when he mentioned it, when we messaged back and forth, I said, can I pay you? Mm-hmm. And at least for the cost of the Libertad, you know, just really generous of you. He goes, just give me your address. And he sent it. And there you go, man. So you'll see me wearing this today. And most likely many times in the future, I might just keep this on all the time. It's a nice conversation piece. Oh, so people ask, what ring are you wearing? Oh, it's made out of a coin. What? It's made out of a coin? And there's my entry to start talking about coins with people, which I love to do. All right, Mrs. T, you've got 4 gauze for me.
Yes.
And one last final thank you to that gentleman. You know who you are. And
Wow.
I will, I might even make a little short video, just kind
Yeah,
of,
you're gonna have to.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Super,
first
super
one.
Cool.
All right, winner. And we can't call it chicken dinner. It's breakfast time. So I don't know. What do we call it? Oh, biscuits and gravy right here. Who likes biscuits and gravy? Gravy. Raise your hand. Me. That's usually one of my go-tos. All right, 4 little grams of gold to start us off. There's over 30 people here, Mrs. T. Do you have question number 1 and commercial number 1?
Yes, we do.
Question number 1, commercial. I can't remember what the commercial was. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm guessing most of you watching right now are subscribers, but be sure to hit that notification bell as well, because that'll give you a heads up. Bing! It'll pop up on your phone when my next video is released. And I've got some good ones in the pipeline. You know what? People ask, like, hey, when's my video going to come out? Mm-hmm. And if I go shoot with somebody, it could be a month afterwards. Like that one with Jimmy was last week, but the one previous was 3 weeks prior. I've got a special one. And, I did a short with my buddy Tommy. Gosh, that one was shot like, I don't know, 5 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And I just released it this last week. And what was the length? And some people say they study, Mrs. T. They study for these questions, and which is really nice. And
the answers are already coming in.
Yeah.
So those that studied are already gone.
Harrison, and William Henry Harrison is the answer. And let's see, I'm looking at RH, I'm looking at Noob, I'm looking at Rick A, and I'm looking at I'm the world's worst speller. So I'm going to accept that, Knox. Congratulations.
Right.
And Newt, let's throw one in for Newt too, because Knox had a controversial misspelled answer. Well, we'll count him and we'll count Newt. So let's give away 5 of these right here. Okay. Here you go, Mrs. C. Congratulations, guys. And in case you're wondering, there will be 3 more gauze throughout the course of the morning. A couple in the middle, 1 towards the end. And we kind of like to spread the wealth by giving 4 correct answers, not just 1. All right, Mrs. T. Gosh, I don't even know where to start. Let's start. And by the way, if you're just joining us, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. A lot. This is going to be kind of a higher end auction, my friends. A higher end auction with some really impressive sand casting pieces. But let's start light. By the way, everybody who's watching right now and bids, I don't care if it's the smallest thing in the whole auction or the biggest thing, everybody gets one of these new Mrs. T, minty fresh Mrs. T, right off the printer. Mrs. T magnets for your fridge or your safe or what have you. All right, let's start with a backdated ASC 2002. And there you go. World's most recognized. I'll tell you what, this ring feels really good, Mrs. T. Right. Perfect fit. Yeah. Most recognized bullion coin on the planet from the greatest country on the planet. And there we go. We're going to go buck and go, my friends, buck and go on the backdated 2002 slight tone. It's one of those tones that doesn't really detract from the look, because some people actually like tones, tone coins, toners. 2002 buck and go. And here's how this works. If you're just joining us, all you have to do is make a comment, and Mark Carroll starts us off with $20. Maybe we'll bust out the clock later today, Mrs. T, or maybe not. Let me take a sip of my coffee, because you know we can't give that away for $20. Somebody's going to bid 21 or 25 or something. Let's see.
Yeah, the clock that gets people going, huh?
Yeah, that clock is they love
anxiety.
It or they hate it, depending on which side they're on.
Yeah.
And in what the situation is. Christopher James is at 30, and Chris says, Chris at 30. Hi everybody, glad you're here. Glad we have over 40. Looking for the Libertads. Oh, we've got some Libertads today. We could do those in just a minute. I'm going to say going one time on the $30 bid from Christopher James. If you're new here, here's how this works. Christopher is in the lead. I am going to count down, going once, going twice, give everybody fair warning. And by the way, 2 times to Christopher James. Now is what we call sniper time, where somebody might jump in and put in a bid of 31 or 32 or what have you. Let me move this tape here. Going once. Oh, just like that. David and Steve S. And that kind of resets things. Steve is at 32 as my phone got stuck to a piece of tape here. I know. Tape is the story of my life. Christopher James responds at 33 on the nice little toned up back date. 2002, 22 years old. Going one time to Chris. Going 2 times to Christopher James. And we'll do start some Libertads after this, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Going once. Oh, David jumps in at 34. Has to reset. And we're going to say David at 34 going one time. Let's see if Christopher responds. These have been going for like 38, 39 on my whatnot auctions. And so we'll see what they go for here. David's at 34 going 2 times. And maybe we'll just save him for the old whatnot. I think, remember how 30 was like a threshold for ASCs? I think in the not too distant future, 40 anything under 40 might be a bargain. And sold, by the way, with the way silver's been acting. All right, Mrs. T. There we go. David's doubloons is on the board, and make sure he gets a magnet. All right. Someone asked for Libertads, and let me take a look here. Here we go. Yep. Speaking of Libertads, there we go. 1/20th ounce. 1/20th ounce. Beautiful little Libertad. And let me, as I put this down, I'll try to set it there where it won't fall. Maybe focus a little bit better. Maybe zoom a little bit better. There we go. There we go. That's a little 1/20th ounce. Now, before you say, well, that's not much silver, that is correct. That's not hardly any silver at all. However, it's a very collectible coin. I finally did my homework and looked up the mintages on the Libertads, the proof for 2023. 1/20th ounce. There are only 8,000 of these, not 18, 8,000 of these on the planet. Buck and go on the highly collectible 1/20th ounce Mexican silver Libertad for your collection. Guys, this is not stacking silver. This is for your collection. Oh man, here we go. Buck and go on the little 1/20th ounce. And very, very pretty. And let me show you while you guys are thinking about it. There is the obverse. I just saw a video from a guy, and he mentioned that this is the obverse, and he mentioned that he learned that. And I'm thinking to myself, boy, I'm glad that word is getting around, because when I first started showing Libertads, everybody would correct me, and I would have to explain. This is the reverse. The other side's the obverse. And Knox stacks. Ooh, boy. $10 bid. And that is dirt cheap on a coin with a 8,000 mintage on the whole planet. Oh, I certainly hope it doesn't land there. But we'll see. Knox at $10 going one time. Here you go, Mrs. T. Okay. Before I hurt myself with those scissors.
Yeah.
Newt to 12. Still far below my cost. Mrs. T's looking at a sheet that I have. Yeah, this is collectible silver, guys. Stephen Nelson is at $29, putting the hammer down. Stephen Nelson, $29, putting the hammer down. And Stephen, just to verify, that is not a typo.
Tuli's checking.
Yeah, Tuli's asking as well. Let's hit the pause button. Right now we're at Newt at 12. Let's just confirm with Steve if he just wants to put the hammer down. and scare everybody off. Hey, commercial rare coins and precious metals. Hey, Brian K. Hi, Brian. Brian Kusmar from Florida. And oh my gosh, Brian, nice to have you here. Matthew DeHart at 13. While we wait to hear from Stephen Nelson, if that was just a typo. By the way, Brian has a wonderful channel, and he really knows his stuff. And let's see. I'm looking at Brian at, Matthew at 13. Tuli says Steve at 29. Steve, are you there to confirm? Steve, are you there to confirm? Or was that just a typo? Let's see. And yeah, Brian, I did a video with him. Mrs. T and I were traveling down. We were down by Fort Lauderdale, right?
Yes, we were. Then
we traveled over to his place, which is right by the beach. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
It was so nice. And he had a great selection at the time. I'm sure he still does. A lot of really neat things. It's kind of like going into a museum there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Matthew at 13 since Steve made a bid and hasn't commented since. Would you say that's the correct action there, TuliTuli? Matthew at 13 going one time. And let's see. That is such a low bid though. Matthew at 13 going two times. And below my cost, my friends, below my cost. Newt's at 15, bumps it up. And here we go. Newt's at 15. Let's see if that holds up. Newt at 15 going one time. Spokane's at 16. Spokane at 16 going one time. Yeah, last auction, these were well into the 20s. And Spokane at 16 going two times. Spoke. Newt responds, and here we go. All right, people, I think they needed a few more sips of coffee, Mrs. T, to wake up a little bit. We have over 40 people here.
Yeah, good morning to all.
Morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, everybody who wins even the smallest item gets a Mrs. T magnet for their fridge. All right, Matthew, $20 going one time. Matthew, $20 going two times. Oh, Newt bumps it up. Newt at 21 going one time. Newt at 21 going two times. And Newt at 21 going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Newt. Oh boy, my supply. Let's see what we're going to do here. All right, Mrs. T.
Okay.
We're going to put that there. We're going to do something a little different.
Okay.
We're going to put that down there. And we'll raise this up. And we're going to give you guys a chance at something a little different. Now, Kevin called 24. Just missed it. Sorry, Kevin. We're going to do something a little different here. All right, Mrs. T, are you ready for this?
Okay, what are you going to do?
Oh, just something a little bit unorthodox here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting down to the end of these.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do this. We're going to say 1/20th ounce. Bin.
Okay.
$21. Bin.
Okay.
$21. So if you're thinking about it and you didn't jump in, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 6.
Okay.
Whoever gets it, gets it. And at $21, bin, 1/20th ounce, proof Libertad, and the mintage is 8,000.
Okay.
So put a bin and the number of you want up to 6, $21, which is pretty much a going rate. I think we were selling them for 22 or 23 before, but let's see. Unclear. Sound of Marble says unclear. All you have to do is write in the messaging or in the comments, bin 1, bin 3, bin 4. Kevin Call says bin 1. Okay, so Mrs. T, Kevin gets that one.
Okay.
Anybody else? There's 5 left. And so here's your chance, my friends.
Mhm.
Here is your chance. Kevin Call said, oh, I'll take one for less than I bid just a minute ago.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? $21. Here's your chance. Yeah, these are 2023. Oh, I wish that camera would cooperate. 2023 proof Libertads with a mintage of 8,000 made. Kevin Call says, been two more. Perhaps he looked him up on eBay and says, you know what? He's giving a crazy deal here. I do have a hookup. I have a connection who has a connection directly to some folks in Mexico at the, I don't know if it's at the Banco de Mexico. A 6-pack takes one. Now we have two left, guys. Two left. And once these go, they go. His supply is getting low. And this is a crazy good deal. If not, we'll just, let's see.
You have two left or one
I
left?
think I have two left in my hand here. And Batuli's saying one left.
No, Kevin took 3, 6-pack took 1.
Yeah. And I had 5 and 3 went. So I have 2 left. All right. All right. Last call. Are they going away? All right. Here we go. All right, guys. Time for another auction. Time for another auction. Here we go. And we'll do this. We'll do this. And Mrs. T, will you turn that light off? I'm about sizzling up over here. I got to change the lights in this room.
There.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to bump it up to the 1/10 ounce size. Getting a little bit bigger here. 1/10 ounce size. And there's that. There's that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. And this is the 1/10 ounce size. Let me show you a little bit better. There is the reverse. Absolutely pristine. You might want to consider sending these in for grading if you're one of those, or just put in your collection and cherish it. And then we're going to 1/10. The mintage on these was also 8,000. Let me see how many I have. Let's see. Tell you what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do this, Mrs. C.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't, but we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available. 7 available. Will that stay? 7 available. $23. $23. Yep. That's basically gives people a deal way lower than eBay or anything else like that, but it allows me to make at least a couple bucks on it. Not get rich, that's for sure. Are you reading my text, Steve Nelson? Oh, Steve says I don't want it. Yep, got it, Steve. All right, we're on to 1/10. 1/10. When you went away for like 10 minutes, we figured you didn't want it, Steve. We weren't going to hold up the auction for you. 1/10 ounce Libertad for, what did I say? $23. Bin right now. Here's your chance, my friends. Here is your chance. And the mintage is 8,000. Okay. Thank you, Steve. Stick around. Stick around, Steve. All right. Is the music on? Can you guys hear the music? All right. 23. All right. Maybe everybody who's wanted these has bought them already.
Yep.
So we're going to move on to something different. Absolutely. There we go. Last chance. Going away. There we go. All righty. Okay, music's good. All right. Let's move on.
Kevin said bin 1.
Oh, Kevin called bin 1. All right, there you go, Mrs. C.
Okay.
And there you go. All right, Kevin, thank you very much. I forgot to clap this whole time. Why didn't you remind me, Mrs. C? I'm normally really good at that. All right, guys, what do we do next? All right, let's bump it up here. Take a look here. A couple of ounces of silver. Beautiful Aztec design. There is Cuauhtemoc, the famous Aztec. This is the prettier side right here. And let me bump that up. All right. Okay, thanks, Central Michigan. You're all good, my friend. Buck and go on the 2-ounce Aztec round. It's only over 50 people here, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting ready to do some silver pours. Some silver pours from my buddy, Jimmy, my new friend, or our new friend.
Yeah.
And buck and go on the 2-ounce Aztec. All right, let me take another sip of that coffee. And we'll see if any bids roll in. Noob says $10. Okay, Noob. Good. Thanks for starting us off. 2 ounces of interesting looking silver. And as it stands right now, I was going to say Noob was going to take it for $10. Kevin, 11, born in month 7. Kevin at $40. Kevin at $40. Did I mention it's 2 ounces of silver? Knox is at $50, $25 an ounce. Rick K is at $55. And we're waking up. Hi, Tun Tavern. Oh, man. Got some cool pieces for you today, guys. When we're going to get after them in just a moment. Tun Tavern is at $50. Oh, excuse me. Rick K is at $55. Below spot at the Aztec. 2 ounces on this Aztec. Feels pretty hefty in the hand. I will tell you that. We're looking at Knox at 56. Kevin, 11, born in month 7, is at 60. You know what else I forgot, Miss C? We're in a big hurry. We forgot all the rules. Oh, gosh.
This is
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what. These Sunday mornings are kind of throwing us off.
Yeah.
And we're looking at Kevin at 60, basically like spot price. Let alone the cool factor. I'm going to say Kevin at 60 going one time. Kevin. And that tick will get you every time. Tick check, everybody. Going 2 times. Kevin at 60 going 2 times. And if you're new here, just jump on in. Make a bid in the comments. Let's see. Mrs. T, please put Noob's Gauze wins in my envelope. Absolutely. There's a little stack there with Noob's stuff. You got it. Burgon is at 62 on the interesting Aztec round. Going one time, Burgon. We'll see if there's a response from Kevin. And still really, and that's dirt cheap. That's basically below my price. I'm a little nervous this morning, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying going once.
Yeah.
And going twice below my cost. This piece of tape here is going to drive me crazy. Get rid of that. And going once, going twice, and 6-pack bumps it up to 63. Going once, see if there's a response there. And going 2 times, Burgon, you're out. And going once, going twice, and sold. Ooh. Tun Tavern snipes it at the end there. Snipes that nice piece of silver for your stack collection right there. All righty. And let's see what's next, Mrs. T. All righty. Ooh. These have been very popular lately, and I only have one of them. I don't know how familiar you guys are with this company called Silver Shield, or this basically an artist that does these, comes up with all kinds of interesting motifs. This one says, "In debt, in death, they trust," and it's from what year? I don't even know. Let's see. I don't see it on that side or that side. He's been making these for quite a while. Not really sure. Can't really say. But either way, interesting piece of silver with a commentary. Looks like Uncle Sam there with a skeleton head. Very well done art piece. And buck and go, guys. Let's see if we can zoom in just a little bit. And by the way, while the bids are coming in for that, there we go. I forgot this. You don't need to be a member, guys, in order to participate. If you're one of the 60 people watching right now, just jump on in the comments. Shipping's $5, but it's free if you're a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4. And make sure you keep track of what you purchase, pay afterwards. And we have a nice crowd here, so please be courteous. No bad language. Bid increments are on the left here. And thank you for your support. 420 is at $25. Gatita also is at 27 on the collectible silver from Silver Shield. Look at this skull. Really well done. Very well done. And there's a little commentary about debt, in debt and death. They trust. Let me turn my light on this way a little bit. There you go. All right, we're looking at Newt at 30. Yeah, they've been producing. Central Michigan is one of my moderators, by the way. Let's hear it for Central Michigan. TuliTuli is the primary. Central jumps in when needed. Sometimes Tuli bids on stuff. Indiana in person puts in a $31 bid on the collectible silver. By the way, in case you're wondering, I was just looking at these on eBay because I was thinking, you know what? I think my people kind of like these. And so let me see how much the going rate is, see if I can get more. They're about $45 on eBay, the cheapest ones. The tamest designs, the least interesting ones are about $45, and they go up from there. And they're kind of in a range between $45 and $75. All right, Newt is at 32, going one time. Let's see if there's a snipe. Somebody comes in and makes another bid. And Newt at 32, going 2 times. Man, that coffee hit the spot this morning. Did you have one yet, Mrs. D?
No, not yet.
Oh, Indiana in person is at 33. James Riel is at 33. James, you're behind. And we're looking at Indiana in person at 33, going one time.
I felt like this past week that's the only thing that kept me going.
All right, bye, Steve.
And I drank a lot.
Have a good day. This guy, Steve, something else.
I don't know. He kept saying
He made a weird bid and then didn't respond. And
I responded I don't know what you're talking about. He says, I think he was talking to me. He says, you need to start reading my text right. And I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, just go away. Don't go away, man. Just go away.
All right, well.
All right. Let's see. We're at Indiana in person at 33. Going once, going twice, and sold. There you go, Mrs. D.
Maybe I need to go get coffee, huh?
All right. Let's see. One more piece of silver. Art bar. Who is? Oh, sorry, James. You're right behind. Yeah, that last piece that went for 33, 45 all day on eBay. And this piece right here is an interesting art bar for your consideration. Anybody have a fireman in their life? Maybe they are, maybe your aunt, uncle, cousin, brother. There you go. Cool little art bar. If I had to guess, I would guess early 70s. This one says Adriatic. Can you imagine your house is on fire and this little wagon shows up? Must have been the very first fire wagon back in the day. And to keep with the theme, I'm going to go buck and go. Buck and go. And if you are participating in Silver Strucks.
So who was, going back to you, who was the last one? Indiana in person?
I believe so.
Okay, at 33?
Yeah.
That whole thing just
yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Thank you. Congrats. All
right. Yeah. In Indiana in person at 33.
Okay.
And you've got an art bar. If you're a fan of Silverstruck like I am, I watch all of his videos. He has something called the Guardhouse Box Challenge, where he fills boxes with interesting art bars, just like this one. And pretty cool. It's got little flames around the perimeter and everything. So.
Yes, and Indiana, yes, you did win that one.
And all right, Newt is at 34 on the vintage art bar. Yeah, I think these are probably, it's probably about a $40 bar here. And Newt is at 34 going one time. Newt is at 34 going two times. And Newt at 34, good price there, Newt. Going once, going twice, and sold. Man, we're going to call this Sunday morning sidewalk sale or something. Here you go, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing these high-end silver pours. I'll tell you what, let's do a smaller one. This is from my guy, Jimmy. Take a look at this. This is like a little chunker from the Tree of Woe. Tree of Woe, if you don't know what the Tree of Woe is, be sure to watch yesterday's video, but it was a tree back in the day that they would basically put people on for punishment. It's a nice little half ouncer. Where's Henry Hicks? He likes the fractional. Ooh, Silver Boy. Got some cool stuff for you. Maybe even, yeah. Here we go. So from Jimmy, there you go, half ounce. Should I do it? Oh, why not? Buck and go on a really cool piece of collectible silver there. Buck and go on a collector piece, my friends. A collector piece indeed. Look at that. That is bad. Anybody watch yesterday's video?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I was there too.
I know you were. Yeah, you were there to love it. You were shooting video with me.
Yeah.
And half ouncer, but you're buying this not just for silver. I wouldn't sell these just for silver content. That would be a crime and an insult to the artist. Yeah, yesterday's was really. Hey, Rick, didn't you comment on that video? I really enjoyed it. Rick is at 23. He must have watched the video. Half ouncer. This is probably about a $40 piece or so. $40 piece.
Yeah.
Let me do the math here.
Let's see.
All right. And am I forgetting my sound, Mrs. T?
Oh, yeah.
Did I do it?
No, not all.
Did I do the clap last time?
You've been here.
All right, TuliTuli, a fellow silver pour artist, knows that this stuff is a labor of love. It really is. And Jimmy's shop, basically, he made his garage, and by the way, his garage is kind of similar to ours, stuff everywhere, but he knows where it's all at. And when he wanted to look for something, he goes, "Oh, let me get in this box right here and get this and that."
Yeah.
But all right, we're looking at Rick K, 26, going one time, and a nice piece, really nice piece. Rick K at 26, going two times. Man, under 30 for an art piece.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh, Silver Boy's at 28.
Mm-hmm.
TuliTuli jumped in at 28. Silver Boy's in the lead at the moment. Yeah, this should be closer to 40 because, man, his artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back and spend some time with him. And just in the short time that we were hanging out, he taught me some stuff. And I would like to go back for another lesson. Silver Boy 28 going once. Silver Boy at 28 going two times. Now we're at sniper time. Going once, going twice, and sold. Jay Smokes. Hi there, Jay. Looks like Silver Boy at 28 held up. Silver Boy, you put in a backup bid. Not necessary. You've got yourself a nice piece. $28. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go,
That's
Mrs.
very
C.
nice.
All right, let's try the next
like
step
it.
up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to 1.1 ounces. 1.1 ounces. Old Frankie baby. Old Frankie baby. Frankenstein. There you go. Look at that. Maybe this looks like somebody you know. I don't know. Frankie baby. I mean, what I like about Jimmy is he's not afraid as an artist to go out there. Buck and go, by the way.
Yeah.
Silver Boy, congratulations. You got a steal on that one. Well, let's see what happens with the little monster theme. I mean, he even put the touch of putting the little lines around the perimeter, around the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Frankenstein, Buck and go. It's 1.1 ounces of silver. This one should be in like the $60 range. At least. At least. For 1.1 ounces of really cool art silver.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at James at 25, Rick K at 45, Rick K at 45. And let's see where she lands. Rick's putting the hammer down a little bit. I think he really wants this one. Let's see where it goes. And some of you might wind up with a collection of Jimmy pieces today, because I have several. As long as they're going for a respectful price, we'll keep going, and I could at least break even. I wanted to support his art, so I bought a boatload of his stuff, and I at least breaking even would be nice. Rick K at 45 going one time. TuliTuli says.
Aaron is asking why isn't this live on Whatnot, but we're not on Whatnot.
Oh no, we're just on YouTube today. So if you want to bid, real simple, just comment right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just comment right here. We're on YouTube, having fun, and selling some really cool silver.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and all right, Rick the Tick, you got a neat little piece there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mrs. T.
Nice.
All right, now for the piece that and if anybody who saw that video, you literally saw this piece right here being born. This is called the Tree of Woe. This is his signature piece.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 ounces, and it is gorgeous. It has got a story, and it's up for your consideration. 2 ounces. This should go considerably higher than an Aztec round. This should be closer to the $100 range, but I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm going to say buck and go and see where she lands. And this might, I don't know if I'll ever do another one of these if the price isn't right, because man, a lot of effort goes into these. Cool piece. Rick's at 60. Rick's at 60. And by the way, it is a stacker.
Mm-hmm. And this is 2 ounces, right?
2 ounces, 2 full ounces. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. And it's a stacker. He's got his signature on the back, teeny tiny over here. The detail is incredible.
Yep.
2 ounce, 999 AG.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a stacker. Oh boy. There we go. We're looking at Kevin at 70, Corey at 75 on a really awesome piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice.
Who's somebody having a dream out there?
Yeah, one of the dogs.
One of the dogs is sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing in their dream. Just a dude checking this out. Kevin's at 76, and we've got a nice auction. Anything under 100, there's only a minimum of $1 bid increment. It could be 3 or 4 or 5 if you'd like. But as long as we're under $100, a buck is the minimum bid increment. If we hit the $100 range, then it's a $5 bid increment is the minimum. All right, we're looking at Kevin 11 at 76. Tuli says going one time. Kevin 11 at 76 going 2 times. Corey responds. Oh, Silver Boys at 80. Silver Boys at 80. Silver Boys at 80 going 1 time. Silver Boys at 80 going 2 times.
Corey's at 85 then.
Oh, I stand corrected. Thank you, Mrs. T. Corey is at 85. Let's start that over just to be fair. Corey at 85 going 1 time. Corey at 85 going 2 times. Corey at 85 going once, going twice, and sold. Corey, you got yourself a really nice piece there, my friend. Nice piece. All right, guys. This is the only one of these that I'm going to go with today. This one is, let's see, back out just a little. Now there's Jimmy's autograph there, 49 grams. And a piece named 50. So does that mean this is a 50 caliber? 50 AE. This is hand poured, 49 grams of silver. And in case you're wondering, 31 grams is an ounce. So that's closer to 2 ounces of silver. Man, that's a nice art piece right there, my friends. Nice art piece. Hey, Jeff, treasuring TuliTuli Thomas member, 6 months. Where's that bell, Mrs. T? Did I lose it again? Oh, here it is.
There it is.
All right, Jeff. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, buck and go on the big bullet right here. Take a look at this. And it's got his little markings on the bottom. Nice piece there. Man, this is way heavier than an ounce. Way heavier. There you go. That's a nice piece, guys. Even the generic ones that you buy at the coin shops and things like that, or online, they pale in comparison to the size and heftiness of this one. Buck and go on that one. And let's see, James starts us off at 30, which is below mill. Yeah, these should sell for about $2 a gram. So that, this should be closer to $100. So we'll see where they go. Kevin's at 45. And like in comparison to my finger, this is a big piece. This is a really big piece. Let me see if I'll find an ASC. Here's an ASC. I mean, it's huge. Just for comparison size.
Yeah.
There we go. Put it there. Put it there.
Yeah.
Focus. Leave it alone. We're at Rick at 55. Ooh, that's way below my price. Way below my price. And there we go. Rick at 55. Way below my price. Going 1 time. And going 2 times. And let me just make a little message here. Okay, call it out while I look for something on my phone, Mrs. T.
Yeah, and Rick K says they sleep it today.
I know, I think so.
Yeah, it is early.
It is early.
Sunday. So they're saying, but we do have silver boys at 63.
All right, where's Tiger today, by the way?
Probably sleeping.
He must be, huh? All right, here we go. Where are we at, Mrs. T?
You have
SBB at 63. You know me, in the place to be. Here we go. Going 1 time. Man. He's melting things. Yep. Going 2 times to Silver Boy at 63. You're going to get a steal here, Silver Boy. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Yeah, you got a nice bargain there, my friend. Really nice bargain. I'm a little apprehensive about doing any more pieces at those prices, Mrs. T. Yeah. All right, let me do one more of these and see where we land. Here's a good view here.
Okay.
Here's that right there. And whoever bought the first one might need a second one just for stacking purposes alone, or somebody new could grab this one. Buck and go on the Tree of Woe. I like that. Nice. I like the way that sounds. Buck and Go on the Tree of Woe. James starts us off at 60. James starts us off at 60 on the Tree of Woe, and it's 2 ounces. So that's basically silver price right there. Let's see if we can give a little love for the artistic value, and still considerably below my price. Like I said, I like Jimmy so much. I started snatching up pieces and buying pieces and making a big old stack. And I brought home quite a collection with the idea that maybe my viewers will appreciate the art as much as I do. Silver Boy is at 80 on the Tree of Woe. I think, honestly, I think Jimmy is an up-and-coming artist that is going to become very well known. I might have to try to talk him into going to Central States, where people from literally all over the country will see his artwork and be blown away. I'm going to message him about that a little bit later. All right, we're looking at Silver Boy at $80 going one time. I know those dealers from around the country, they go nuts over this stuff too. Silver Boy at 80 going 2 times. Let's see. Who's the crybaby?
Well, I think Steven's back, but he's saying that you're not showing the things that you want, but that's not how an auction works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So they're telling him to stop crying already.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to eBay. Going once.
And Noob's like, it's way too early to be crying, man.
Going twice. And
Noob Stacker, I agree.
Sold. All right. Oh boy, Kevin Call was just behind. There were a flurry of that. I think did that go for $80, Mrs. T?
Yeah, it did.
Oh my gosh! Here you go. Congratulations on that. Who got that for 80? Silver Boy. You caught him sleeping, my friend. You caught him sleeping. All right. Here we go. Next one. Next one. And for those people who bid 84, 87, or what have you. And man, this one, maybe I should have kept this one. This one's just about perfect. This is a nice stacker. So if you bought one, you might as well have 2 to stack up on each other. Buck and Go on the next Tree of Woe. Let's go. Don't you know? I'm done. There we go. All right. Corey is at 80. Kevin Call's at 83. We kind of pick up. Who got it for 80? Oh, he's smart.
I think
these should be closer.
We were distracted from that whole other thing. So
honestly, these should be over $100.
Yeah, I know.
Corey is at 85. And yeah, stack them all, guys. Stack them all. You can't have a stacker and have just one. You got to have 2. That's the fun of it, to have a stacker. And Corey has this one at 85 going one time. And let's see if the snipers try to come out of the woodwork this time. And if so, if they're on time. I'm saying Corey at 85 going 2 times. Excuse me. Now people are trying to time when they guess. I'm going to hit the enter button on the word SOLD, and I'm going to do it right now. Oh, Silver Boy resets us. He got away with that one for 80. Maybe he's thinking I could dollar cost average. And
Paul was first,
though. Paul Dawson was the first to 90. Corey's at 92. People are starting to wake up, Mrs. T. I was worried. I thought this whole morning was going to go to heck, and Jimmy's stuff was all going to go for below what I paid for it. I'm paying for the art. You know what? It's like you walk by a street musician who's really getting down, and I'm the type of person, I'm not rich, but I'll pull out a buck. I'll pull out a buck and give a guy a buck for playing his heart out, especially if I like the music. And that's because of the effort, and the effort on this silver pour is amazing. I'm looking at Corey at 96. going one time. Corey at 96. I have a feeling whoever takes it to 100 will just basically finish the auction because the next guy won't want to go to 105, but we'll see. Corey at 96 going 2 times. And going here, I'm giving advice to the people on the auction. Paul Dawson takes my advice and takes it to 100. Paul's at 100, and my guess is there's not going to be somebody who goes to 105, but there might. We'll see. Paul, smart move, my friend. I can't believe Silverboy got one for $80. Mm-hmm. Paul at 100 going one time. That's the price of artwork, my friends. How do you put a price on it? Just how bad do you want it? Paul at 100 going 2 times. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, now, you know what that means. Paul needs another one to stack up because he just got one. Thank you, Paul, for your purchase. Here's another one. Gotta be, how do you like my ring, guys? Look at that ring. Man. There is another one. Buck and go. Start me wherever you want. I'm starting to have more faith in the comment section here. Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you waking up. And at least want to break even on this stuff. Mm-hmm. I can assure you I did not get it for silver spot price. That is for darn sure. Mm-hmm. And so I just want to at least break even and maybe make $5 or something. James starts us off at 65. Corey says, fine, $95. Paul takes it to 100. Now let's see what happens. Will Paul end it right then and there and scare away the competition? Or will somebody say, you know what? I got $5 more than that. I'm going to go 105. Only one way to find out. Oh, that's Corey. Corey says 105. And Corey, are you a veteran? I see the American flag. Is that like a sailor uniform? Corey at 105, going one time. Corey's going for his second one?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You got to have the stackers going 2 times. Maybe CB. Well, let's give a little ring of the bell for Corey. Thank you for your service, my friend. And going once, going twice, and sold. All right. Okay. Last one. And thank you, Corey. Congratulations. Last one. This one's got a little character to it. It's got a little something on the side here. A little birthmark there. And there it is. And there's your reverse. 2 ounces, $9.99. Fine silver with the artist's signature, like in script. The detail is incredible here. Buck and go on the last one, guys. Last one. And I need to make a video about my own personal. This one of these is in my personal collection. Let's see. You know if there are any numismatic items today? I'm looking around. I've got some ancients. I've got, besides the Libertads, I've got more stuff coming in the mail, but right now at the moment, I don't have any old stuff. But I'll look, you know what? I will find some for you this week. Paul's at 85. Paul is at 85. And is that Silver Boy who asked that?
No, it was David.
Oh, David, I will find some this week. I'll do some hunting. Mm-hmm. And I actually have Coin Club on Tuesday night. Maybe I'll be able to pick up some stuff there. Mm-hmm. Free shipping if you become a member at level 2. No problem, David. Where are we at? Kevin called Paul Dawson at 85. Paul at 85, going one time. TuliTuli, you are the best. And we're looking at Paul at 85. Ooh, bargain time here. Mm-hmm. Bargain time indeed. Paul at 85, going once, going twice. fair warning, and sold. Alrighty. Oh, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I haven't done a gaw in a little while.
No.
Do you have some more pieces?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Thank you guys for that. More of Jimmy's pours in just a minute, but let me say, ooh, there was some bids flurrying in at the end. Sorry guys, those are all gone, but you'll have an opportunity to buy some other pieces in just a moment. And let me raise that up a little bit. There'll be 4 winners.
Did you do gaw number 2?
Nope, this is gaw number 2.
Okay.
So I need question number 2 if you have it. I had 4 questions, Mrs. T.
I know. This was number 1.
Oh, where'd 2 go?
No. I see 3 and 4.
Is it under your notebook?
No.
It had to do. Where'd it go? Am I losing stuff here, Mrs. T?
I think so.
Huh. What the heck? And it had
Yes.
something to do with. What was the question?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But I know that
All right. Well, since we lost it, where the heck did it go? Is it on the floor somewhere? No.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Mrs. T.
Oh, I had taken it.
Okay. All right. This is commercial number 2, and it will do gaw number 2. And it's a reminder, actually, an encouragement to join my Remind group. All you have to do is take out your phone right now, and you can write this down and do it later if you want, but I suggest you do it now. Text this number, 81010, this message at AGH3AB, and you'll automatically be signed up for my Remind group. And so what I'll do is about an hour or 45 minutes. Oh, people are saying yes. Mrs. T, write down Noob wants to be, Corey wants to be, or you could just write yes in the comments. Noob and Corey with a K want to be added to the Remind group, and we'll have to add them later. So write that down somewhere for me. Thank you, honey. And all right, so that's the Remind group. People have found it very useful. There's also a link floating around somewhere too that you can use. All right, here. Ooh, I like this question. I used to read this one when I was a kid. What Marvel comic character found himself bound to the Tree of Woe? Well, this is a good one. And not only did he find himself bound to the Tree of Woe, when the buzzards came to peck at him and tear him apart, he waited till one got real close to him, and he went, ow, and he bit its neck and killed it. Oh, as a kid, that was so awesome to see that. The answer is Conan the Barbarian. And I have a collection of Conan comic books, and no, I won't ever be auctioning those off. I like those from my childhood. So let's see who got the answer right. And I think Mrs. T was first attracted to me because I had a body type very similar to Conan back in the day, back when I was in high school. We'll say Rick K, Noob Stacker, The Sound of Marbles, and Six Pack.
All right.
And
congratulations.
All right. You know what? Sunday morning, I shouldn't be telling fibs on a Sunday morning. I think all the muscles in my entire body might have equaled Arnold Schwarzenegger's one arm. Here you go, Mrs. C. And not Conan O'Brien. Yeah, I'm built a little more like Conan O'Brien. That's true. All right.
Did you do your congratulations?
Oh yeah, congratulations to the 4 winners. You'll get some free silver. And hey, Spectacular's here. Hi, Spectacular. Oh, Speg. I think you're gonna like this next thing. Spectacular, the famous YouTuber, is here. Speg, take a look at this, man. I went and visited a silver pour artist, made a video about it, showed the video yesterday, and I have personally never seen a piece with this much detail. As an aspiring silver pour artist, I can openly admit that, boy, this is way, way, way above my ability level. Jimmy, the guy who sold me this, was explaining to me like every little edge, you can't have a sharp edge on this or else it just doesn't look right and it doesn't feel right. Every little edge has been sanded down and just to perfection. This is 29 grams of absolute beauty. AK-47. Damn, this is an amazing piece. I'm going to set it right there. And let's see, I'll tilt the camera down. This is a real art piece, my friends. The artist is a master, I would say. Look at that piece right there. Buck and go, my friends. Buck and go. I am going to have faith in the folks here in the comments. Buck and go on that awesome AK-47 for your consideration. All right, here we go. And there we go. And yeah, you guys, as you pay, thank you very much. You can pay all at once at the end. You don't have to pay as you go. Actually, it makes it easier for me if you just pay all at once at the end. And here we go. Man, this is a cool piece. Yeah, that's 35. Silver Boy is at 75. Absolutely putting the hammer down with the hopes that he scares everybody else off. And not quite. Kevin is at 80. Kevin is at 80. I mean, every little detail on this thing is incredible. I don't know if my camera is even good enough, but it does say AK-47 right on it. Can you see it right above the magazine there? Right there. Man, wood grain and all. I mean, how does he do it? I don't know. I like to learn, to be honest with you. I'm going to spend some time with Jimmy and see if he'll teach me some tricks. Let's see. Do you need an FFL to sell this? Nope. It's not operational. Let's see. $80 going one time. Yeah, Matthew, I don't know how he does it, to be honest with you. Let's see. Silver Boy is at 85. I could only aspire to be half this good, to be honest with you. Silver Boy's at 85, going one time. Yeah, I had to have taken hours and hours and hours of work to get something like this done. Liza's at 90. Liza's at 90. And let's see where she goes. I know there's several interested parties here. I have a feeling this one might get to 100, but right now, Liza, I'm going to say Liza going one time. Liza. I shot my buddy's AR a couple of times. Man, that is so much fun. A lot of fun. Liza at 90 going two times. We're coming down to the end here.
And he didn't have many of these. Right?
No,
Like
I think this might have been the only one he had, actually.
Because it takes so long to do.
Yeah, time consuming, hours and hours of work. Going once, going twice, and
Central.
what's that, Mrs. C?
Central.
Oh, Central's at 95.
Yeah.
Ooh, I almost missed that.
Okay.
Kevin calls at 97, and the auction continues. Maybe the first person to get it to 100 will have it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need to pick one up. I need to do a little research. I was kind of high on one of them, but then the more the research I did, I realized it had a couple issues that were concerning, and so I think I might have to restart my research. I mean, we're looking at Kevin Call in 97 going. Oh, Silver Boy bumps it to 100. Let's see if that will last. And yeah, hell of a piece right there. All right, here we go. Going one time. Silver Boy going two times. Going once. Going twice. And Central Michigan's at 105. Central Michigan's at 105. Silver Boy, you're out, my friend. Central's got you at 105, going one time. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, his original signature there. Oh, Kevin Call, 111, $111, totally legal bid. The next one would be 116 or higher. 116 or higher. Could be 120 if you want, but got to be at least $5 over the previous bid once we hit $100. Kevin Call going one time. Kevin Call going two times. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Kevin Call at 111. Nice piece, my friend.
Yes.
Here you go, Mrs. T.
Yes,
Take good care of that one.
Wow.
All right, well, if an AK doesn't do the trick, you might need to bring in something a little bit bigger. And that's where this bad boy comes in. Oh, gosh. Look at this. Look at the details. Look at Mrs. T. It says OX. Hug keys. All right, there we go. RPG. Holy smokes. 999. Fine silver from an incredible silver artist. And there it is. RPG FAAFO. Not familiar what that means, but there you go, guys. If that's not cool, I don't know what it is. Put it there. There we go. Buck and go. What the heck? Buck and go on the RPG. That'd be fun on the 4th of July, that's for sure. There she goes. Crazy looking piece, toned up very nicely. Look, oh, it has, I mean, the front of it is even a shark, Mrs. T. How do you like that? The business end right here has the eye and shark's teeth.
Yes.
I mean, like, who thinks of stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's a true artist. Like he's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kevin Lovin is at 75. Kevin, yeah, my buddy was encouraging me to build my own, and I don't know enough about it to do so intelligently, so I don't think I'm going to go that route. Kevin 11 at 75. That's just me being honest. Yeah, that is a kick butt pour. Kevin 11, I think you might steal this one. Going one time.
No.
Kevin 11 at 75. Going. Good to know, Rick K. Going two times. And wow, this one is going for a pretty good price. Central Michigan's at 76. Okay, people are starting to wake up to the RPG. Indiana is at 80. Let me get another drink of water.
Try that again.
All right. Indiana at 80, going one time. Indiana at 80, going two times. Indiana at 80, going once, going twice, and sold. Indiana in person from, Kevin Call right behind. Indiana in person from an Indiana artist. Here you go.
Wow.
All right. Now, Mrs. T, what do you think? Crazy piece, huh?
Yeah.
All right, you got to see this one to believe it. And my friend Jimmy was particularly proud of this one because I mean, this is the very first piece he showed me. And he's like, count the elephants. How many do you see there? Take a look at this. 1, 2, 3. A couple more in the background. 4, 5. Way back here is another one. That's 6. So that's as far as I've gotten so far. I count 6 elephants in this one. And yeah, too bad TtheSilverStacker's not here. He would have liked this one for the jungle. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. 2.32. And anytime an artist, and myself included, anytime someone like is really eager to show you a piece, you know that's the piece that put the most labor went into.
Yeah.
And the detail here is insane. How he does it,
I don't know.
again, Mrs. T, I might just take my sleeping bag when I go visit Jimmy next time and spend a couple 2-3 days in his garage learning from him.
Yeah, because he's amazing. I don't know. I was speechless. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is 2.32 ounces. The art is incredible, and I'm going to say buck and go. Buck and go on an amazing piece. There you go. Buck and go. Rick starts us out at 100. TuliTuli's at 135. And Rick Hayes at 150.
Yeah,
We've got a battle going on, Mrs.
Yeah,
T.
we do.
We have a battle going on. All right. We're looking at TuliTuli at 175. Look at that. I mean, how does he do it? It's a mystery to me, to be honest with you. All right, we're looking at TuliTuli at 175. And Central Michigan jumps in to help. What's that? Only on serialized also. Not sure what that means. TuliTuli at 175 going 2 times. Yeah, it is beyond beautiful. TuliTuli is going to get a nice piece here. Going once, going twice, and sold. TuliTuli, you got yourself. Too late, Rick. TuliTuli, you got yourself a really nice piece. This would be like a marquee piece in a collection for sure.
Yes.
All right.
Beautiful.
Whew, let's calm it down just a little bit with the Stingray pup from Jimmy. And I'll tell you what, there's 40 people here. You guys are getting basically first and only dibs on these things.
Yeah.
Stingray pup. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So we were talking about his attention to detail.
Yeah,
this would be a nice piece for maybe a kid's first silver pour, or maybe brings back a memory of time in Florida. It's got his American flag and 21 grams. It's toned very nicely. 999 fine silver. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go on the Stingray. I mean, it just looks so natural. It's got the little stinger on there. Remember my buddy Steve Irwin?
Yes.
He died from that Stingray spike. All right, let me put, how is this going to stay? Let's see. The little, nope. He doesn't want to stay there. Will he stay there?
Yeah, that was always a good show.
Yeah. Stingray pup. Let me get this right. Put that there. We're getting there, Mrs. T. We're getting there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And then we're going to focus a little bit. or zoom just a little bit. This computer will. There we go. All right, stingray pup. Newt's at 40. Newt's at 40. Man, TuliTuli, you got a nice piece there.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh.
Newt at 40, going one time on the little stingray pup. That's a good price, actually. Under $50 on a artist piece like that. Newt at 40, going two times. Yeah, that was the. Remember, he was so proud of that piece. He was the first piece he showed us, Mrs. C.
Oh gosh, yeah.
He's like, count the elephants, count the elephants.
And then we talked about it for a while.
Yeah.
I just was blown away. I'm like, wow.
All right, Newt going once. Oh, Kevin Call jumps in on the little stingray, the little pup. And Pete Clark got involved there, but currently Kevin is in the lead at $43. Pete's at 44. I stand corrected. Oh, Paul, we've got a whole flurry now. Let me take a sip of water while these guys work it out. All right, I'm going to say, where are we at? Paul at 45. Going one time. Paul at 45. Nope. Kevin Call says not yet. Kevin at 47, going one time. Kevin at 47, going two times. Oh, Paul bumps it up to 50. Fair warning, Kevin. Paul bumped it up to 50 on a nice little piece there, going one time. Paul at 50, going two times. Maybe we should have done the timer, Mrs. C. I don't know. Going once, going twice, and sold. Woo-wee! Kevin Call. Better call the police. Kevin Call got a snipe in at $53.
Wow.
Sorry, Paul. It happens to the best of us. And well done, Kevin Call. And all right, let's see here. You guys like animals? Here we go. This is a special piece. Special. Here we go. It's got some character to it too. He likes cracking these things up somehow. And 1 ounce. Get the little anarchy symbol there. And this is Cobra round. And the details again, and the either side of the Cobra there. What is that called when it flares out its neck like that? There we go. Cobra round, 1 ounce, buck and go. Cobra round, 1 ounce, buck and go. Kind of cracked up there with a little character. Neat piece. I could see a young person really liking this. That'd be a neat piece for a young person's collection, that's for sure. I liked it enough that I said I need to have it. All right, let's see. The hood, thank you. That's the hood is the word I was looking for. The detail in the hood is excellent. Kevin at $40 starting us off. And $40. Ooh, cheap. That's let me do the math here. Yeah, that's below my price. Below my price right now. But I'm going to say going one time. Kevin at $40 going one time. Again, I paid for the art. Kevin at $40. He said, okay, 50. All right, it's at $50. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. That'll encourage me to go get some more. I have to take a drive, Mrs. C.
Yeah.
Going one time. Kevin at 50. Going 2 times. And going once. Going twice. And sold. All right, thank you, Kevin 11. Born in the month of 7. There you go. And guys, we are down to the final piece from our buddy Jimmy James Lowry. And that is one of these bad boys. Here you go. Here you go. 50 AE, 49 grams, big old hefty thing. And yeah, that's a big pew right there. That's for sure. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there before it falls off. Buck and go on the hand poured, sand casted piece right there. Freedom egg. This one is $9.99 silver for the werewolves in your life. Let's see, 50 grams. Let's see. This one should go for, let's see, at least 80, 85, 90, somewhere in that range for the artwork. But we'll see. We'll see. The market shall determine what the price is. When I say buck and go, werewolf killer. There you go. For the werewolves you might have in your neighborhood, Rick K is at $30 below silver price. This, by the way, this is an ounce of silver is 31 grams. This is 49, so this is closer to 2 ounces. And Matthew DeHart throws out 40. And let's see, we've got a gawk coming up, and we've got some TuliTuli silver pours to do, and some other stuff. Let's see here. All right. Matthew at 40. Oh man. Under $1 a gram. Okay. DeHart at 40. We're going to take a bath on this one, Mrs. T. Ooh. Too late to take it down now. I already threw it out there.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about that. Matthew, bargain of the day right here. I'm going to cite you for stealing on this one. Kevin comes to the rescue at 45. Need a puppy sticker. Oh, working on it. Let's see. Kevin at 45. James, you're out. You're right behind, but you're out. Need to bump it up a little bit. Paul's at 50. We're at $1 a gram now. That's like less than what we pay for the Velcambi grams. All right, this one's moving slow. All right, no more of these pew-pews, Mrs. T. We'll just get the more interesting pieces. And Paul at 50, basically at melt price. Kevin's at 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that rate, I could have thrown it in my furnace. Paul's at 60. I wouldn't do that to an art piece, though, like that. Maybe to an Austrian Philharmonic. Yeah, I would definitely throw those in my furnace all day long and receive hate mail. How could you melt such a beautiful coin? You could keep all the Philharmonics or else they're going to my furnace. All right, Paul's at 60 going one time. Paul's at 60 going 2 times. Sniper time. This would be an opportune time for a snipe because this is a low price. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Paul, you sold one there. That was a good one.
Wow.
All right. That was a really good price. Here comes another bid after the bell. There we go. And Mrs. T, let's give away some more silver. Oh, this is the third one?
Yeah, this is
all right, let's do a number 3. And then we'll do some TuliTuli silver pours. Sorry, Tuli, Jimmy's a tough act to follow. But I'll tell you what, maybe people's appetite's whetting for some poured silver from a silver pour artist. Here we go. what was my question? Oh, well, here is the commercial. Don't forget to hit the like and comment on all videos. And that goes for TuliTulis, Central Michigans, anybody else, Spectaculars, or anybody you watch. You have no idea, unless you're a YouTuber yourself, you have no idea how much effort goes into the creation of a video. Be sure to like and comment. And if the video totally sucks, you could undo the like if you want, but honestly, give people a little, that's basically a thumbs up, a little thank you for the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, here we go. Spelled correctly. Last name of the eccentric gentleman who created a famous treasure hunt. 5 people died on this treasure hunt. And Newt, I haven't even seen what TuliTuli sent me this time for this auction, but we'll all see it together in just a moment as the correct answer starts rolling in.
Yeah.
We're looking at Knox, says Fenn. 6-pack says Fenn. Rick K says Fenn. And Central Michigan says Fenn. That is correct. Fenn, F-E-N-N, is correct. Oh, Facicas. Oh, you missed the good stuff, amigo. Oh. Actually, I take that back. TuliTuli has some silver pours coming up.
Yeah.
And here we go. So we're back to some good stuff.
Okay.
And you know what? Before we do that, I kind of had in mind to throw this out there. That's hence the question was about Fenn's treasure. Fenn's treasure, I made a video about this guy creating this treasure hunt. And this is literally a piece from that treasure hunt, from that treasure hunt box. His name is Fenn, and 5 people died trying to find this little gold flake and all the other stuff that went with it. And we're going to throw it out there. Now, before we do, I'll get this focused. Let me go to my phone. Last time I showed you guys some comps, and we'll see if I'm good enough to find it on my phone. Let's see. Get out of that, cancel that. I found some eBay comps, and they were well over $200. And odds are, after taking 6 million pictures since then. Oh, no, that's not it. After taking 6 million pictures, I most likely won't be able to find it again, Mrs. T. That'll just be tough luck because, yeah, these things on eBay, considering the fact that they are historical and interesting, as I'm searching my phone, they go for over $200 comps on eBay. And for anybody who saw, well, I can't find it. Anybody who saw that video knows. And I'm going to throw this out there for, gosh, if the eBay comps are over 200 and you want to own a little piece of history before they make a Netflix series about it or a movie about it, buck and go. Buck and go. I know. I'm Mrs. T. Don't give me that look. Buck and go on the NGC authenticated piece from Fenn's treasure chest. This was a, let's see. Yeah, James, what you see on your screen and what I see on mine might be 2 different things because of the lag time and the time it takes for the internet to reach my screen. And yep, check your lag. Fenn's treasure chest. eBay comps are $200 and above. And is there any interest? Oh boy, this might have to go to my collection.
Yeah, just put it away.
Yeah, I was going to start this at $100.
Yeah.
But James is too busy worrying about a gram of silver. Let's see. Fenn's treasure chest gold. Oh boy. Yeah, you might need a refresh, James. Or the fact that maybe your internet's just a hair slower than everybody else's. I don't know.
Knox says that's 100.
All right, Knox is at 100. Whew, Knox rescued me. as everybody's trying to be tech support for James. Here we go. Fenn's treasure chest. Knox is at 100. I think Knox is going to catch everybody sleeping.
Yeah.
Knox, I paid way more than that for this piece from Fenn's treasure chest. And here we go. What an auction. Oh, man, I'll tell you. And Knox,
Tech support.
Geek Squad's coming out on Sunday morning. Here we go. Fenn's treasure chest for Knox, $100 going one time.
That's a new one.
What?
TtheSilverStacker Geek Squad.
Oh man, way below my price. And I kept one for my collection. This is the last one you're going to see from me. Knox at 100 going two times. And Knox, I think I paid about $145 for this. Knox, you're going to get it unless somebody else jumps in. Oh, Fasicus is at 106. Fasicus, all you have to do is throw out the eBay comps, and you can see this is a $200. I think we're like $214, $219, something like that on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's anyway.
What is it?
It's a piece, a flake of gold from a treasure chest. The video I made about these was not very popular. It's a shorter video, but this guy named Fenn decided in his waning years, he was coming down to the end of his life. He decided to do a treasure hunt and put over $1 million worth of gold and treasure, literally in a wooden treasure chest, and then wrote a book giving people clues as to how to find it and where to find it. It took 10 years. It cost 5 lives. 5 people literally died trying to find this treasure chest. And one guy from Michigan, by the way, found it. And instead of just trying to sell it, he decided to auction it. And this is a piece from the auction. But anyway, Fasicus at 106, going one time. And yeah, I'm going to take a beating on this one. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Going 2 times to Fasicus. So this literally came out of that treasure chest that dude found, I think somewhere in Wyoming. And Knox is at 115. Knox is at 115. Fasicus is out at the moment. Knox at 115, going one time. Fasicus at 126. And we'll start the countdown again. Fasicus at 126, going one time. Fasicus at 126. How much was in the treasure chest? Over $1 million worth of gold coins, gold nuggets, flakes like this, and other antiquities, because that Fenn was an antiquities dealer. There's a meeting. Yeah, there's a group that follows this, and they meet once. JK, maybe you could explain it better than me, but my understanding is they meet once a year. And Fasicus is at 128 to reminisce and talk and compare notes. And I mean, this is like a big thing. Some people spend 10 years of their lives searching for this treasure chest. Some people thought it wasn't even real. And lo and behold, this med student from Michigan found it. Let's see. Fasicus, what is that?
5.
Is
because he's supposed to be at
5, he's
right?
putting in like
he's doing backup bids.
Backup bids. Okay.
So what's the last bid?
I think he's in the lead at 127. No, 126. He was in the lead. Oh, he's putting in backup bids.
So the last one was 126.
All right, we're gonna just say Fasicus is at 126. That would be his price.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to bump it up a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, TuliTuli saying the backup bids need to be a $5 increment.
Oh, so but he's only one giving it out.
Either way.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go.
Only 126.
Yeah, I think so. Going once, going twice, and sold. All righty, thanks TuliTuli, and thank you Fasicus. 126 on that one. Here you go, Mrs. T. Still below my price, but a little closer. Let's get to some TuliTuli pours. I am curious to see. Kind of heavy too. Let's see. Let's do this one first. Auction number 57. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you all. Here you go, Mrs. T. TuliTuli, the best packaging around. Mrs. T is getting a little jealous, though. You got the little TuliTuli bag, and I said we're gonna have to.
I love the packaging.
We're gonna have to figure out something for Mrs. T's packaging for her silver pours. I bought some more silver, by the way, Mrs. T.
Ooh.
I've got to make a piece for a buddy, and I just bought it on Friday, and we're gonna get to that very soon. And let's see. You got Heart version 2, number 3. Oh, don't forget the new and improved right side up to the Tuli sticker. And I'm glad she improved those. That was really throwing me off, Mrs. T.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Shiny, shiny. Man. Version 2, number 3. You got the low numbers here. And I like her stamp too. Her stamp is very nice. This is beautiful. Nice. Oops. I don't want to drop it.
Don't drop it.
Don't drop it. This is smooth, smooth, smooth.
Nope.
And a nice shine there. And she says she fixed that sticker just for me.
Yeah.
There we go. Buck and go. Give some love to TuliTuli with it. That would make a nice gift for Mother's Day.
Yes.
I'm just saying, guys. Oh. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to put it. Whoa.
Yeah.
See those cat-like reflexes? I'm going to put it there and not touch it. How about that?
Yep,
How about if I don't touch it? Yeah, those error stickers, those are a hot commodity. Those might be, you could buy them on the aftermarket on eBay. And yeah, those are probably going for more than the current stickers. Kevin is at 80. Kevin's at 80. Ooh, guys, that's a low price for a beautiful pour like this. Should I move it just a little and catch the light better? There it is. All right. Double die error stickers. All right. I'm going to say Kevin at 80. Going one time. Ooh, Kevin's going to get a nice piece there. $80. Fair warning, everybody. Kevin at $80 going 2 times on the TuliTuli silver pour. Run to the channel. Yeah, that pouch is nice. I'm looking for the Bugs Bunny sticker myself. The Bugs Bunny variety. Newt's at 82. I don't even know if you guys know about the Bugs Bunny variety. It's that hard to find. Mrs. T, do you know about the Bugs Bunny variety? That is on the Benjamin Franklin $50. They made it some variations where it looked like he had buck teeth, like Bugs Bunny. Everybody's waking up now. Kevin's at 90. Kevin's at 90. Let's see. Gadita also says you have excellent taste, Mrs. T.
Oh, thank you.
You found me. That's obvious. All right, here we go. Going 2 times. And going once. Going twice. Fair warning, everybody. Kevin 11 at $90. Silver Boy Blues bumps it up to 120. Silver Boy Blues knows what's up. That's a nice piece. SBB 120. And Kevin, you're a little behind. We might have to get this tech support out to Kevin Call. He's a little behind there.
Yeah.
And Silver Boy Blues at 120 going 2 times. Oh, man. That's funny. I had a $200 piece out there, and everybody's helping with the tech earlier.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and sold. Silver Boy Blues. Nice piece. Comes with this gorgeous bag.
Yes.
Mrs. T, you'll have to message TuliTuli and see where she got that.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned in a while, everybody is going to get a Mrs. T magnet, whoever bought today, no matter big purchase or small. Here you go, Mrs. T. And let's see. Let's do another one. Let's see what this one is. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see what's going on here. And 57, version number 1 of the heart. Oh, this is the original. Version 1, number 6. And we're going to have to go to you heard of all Engelhard. You're going to have to go to the all TuliTuli site and just keep track of all the versions and the errors and the VAM and the Bugs Bunnies and all that stuff. Here we go. Version 1 comes with the certificate. That's well done too. And there you go, Mrs. T. Let's take a look at this piece. Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, we definitely need a new all TuliTuli website that talks about all of her pieces. And let's see what this one is. All right. Oh, I see. It's this one's a little thinner. That was like version 1 of me was a little thinner. Version 2, once I hit my 50s, is a little wider. Notice I said me and not Mrs. T. But,
yeah, you better.
All right, guys, how about this piece right here?
You better
Very, very pretty.
Oh.
There we go. Gorgeous. Let me put it up in the light. And there you go. I'll leave it right there. Let's concentrate on the auction here, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Buck and go. Here you go. And this has got, I like the edge lettering too. Version 1 and number 6. 1.9, just shy of 2 ounces. Oh, look at that. It even has an old school TuliTuli stamp.
So on the back, and the last one, Silver Boy Blues, it said, this is what it said, sent to Mrs. T for all her hard work. No,
What?
please see your recognition though, please. Oh.
He sent that to you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, how nice. How nice. All righty, gift alert. That was wonderful. Thank you, my friend. It's really nice of you. Wow, I totally missed it. I was over here trying to keep myself out of trouble.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Sweet.
We've got an auction going on, and Kevin is at $80. Kevin is at $80 on the thinner version of the heart. Again, another nice Mother's Day gift here. And there you go.
Yeah, you're trying to not get beat up over here. Uh-huh.
Oh, do you have, you know what? I made you special those pens.
Oh,
Those pens.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't like for gifts or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's just for you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure Silver Boy gets
look
one
at
of
that.
these. There you go, Mrs. T.
Yes, thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Give one to TuliTuli while you're at it. These are limited edition, guys. I didn't
Yeah,
in bulk make them.
Yeah.
These were a little more expensive, but either way, there we go. All right, where are we at, guys? And let's see. Was it at $80? Kevin at 80 going one time. Kevin at 80 going 2 times. Kevin at 80 going once, going twice. Oh, Spokane's in the house. Spokane busts in for 90. He says, not that cheap, not so fast. Spokane, not to be confused with Spokane. Spokane at 90. Kevin at 100. We've got a nice little auction going now.
Uh-huh.
Back and forth, back and forth. And we got some other cool pieces for you to consider. We're going to keep it going for a little while. Spokane is at 105, going one time. Spokane says, yes, I can. 105, going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. Garita says, fire.
Mm-hmm.
Going once, going twice, and sold. Nice piece there, guys. Nice piece there. All right, here you go, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the packaging that goes with
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
And let's see. Ooh. All right, guys. Let's see what we got next. All right, here's something. We haven't done this in a while. We've got a couple of these Mexican 1 pesos. Pretty piece. Nice for the paper currency collectors. But what's interesting about this is you have consecutive serial numbers here. You've got G118512 and 13 from the year of our Lord 1967. Pretty piece, front and back. These are nice and crisp. Crisp. Buck and go on both of them.
Those are all the Tuli pours, right?
Yep, that's it for the Tuli pours. Until she sends me more. All right, you got 2 for 1 money. 2 for 1 money. Here you go, guys. Pretty pieces. Rick K says $10 on the consecutive 1 pesos with the Aztec Sunstone on the obverse there. And let me get a drink of water while these guys make a couple bids. Ooh, that's cheap. On consecutive serial note. Ooh, boy. All right. Rick K is at $10. Man, that is a good price for a Rick K if it holds up. All right, here we go. Silver Boy's at 15. And again, you get both of them for 1 money. Both for 1 money. There we go. Man, those are pretty. That's probably about the best I'm going to do. Rick's at 16. Silver Boy's at 20. And here we go. And Rick K is at 21. We got a battle. 2 of the finest, Silver Boy and Rick K, head to head. Back and forth a little bit here, Mrs. T. At the moment, it's Rick K at 21 going 1 time. Rick K at 21 going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. Oh boy. I think Rick K at 21 got it, and some other bids flooded in, and just a little bit late. Here you go, Mrs. T. Here you go. All right, let me see what else I got here. And let's see here. All right, well, if you thought that wasn't enough, I've got 44703, 44704, and 44705. Let me back her up. Here's your chance. If you were one of those guys flooding in the bids at the end, now you got a chance for 3.
Okay.
3 for 1 money. And put this over there. And you guys bid. Mas is correct. And I'm going to put these in some nice little holders. These are, can you hear that?
Crisp.
About as crisp as you can get. And pristine. All right, there is number 703 in a holder. Right there. You guys keep bidding. I'm going to put the rest of these in holders. 704 going in right now. Keep those corners perfect. Got to keep those corners perfect. And there is 704.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then the last one, 705. All 1 money. Wherever it lands, it lands.
Yeah.
I heard a tear. No, that wasn't a tear. All right. There you go. You got 3 consecutive. 703, 04, and 05. And James, start trouble. Silver Boy's at 30 going 1 time. Is that what I'm saying correctly, Mrs. T?
Yes.
Silver Boy at 30 on all three, going 2 times. Silver Boy at 30 going once, going twice, and sold. Oh my goodness. Sniperoo from Kevin Call. Sniperoo from Kevin Call, Mrs. C.
Yep.
There you go. And how do you like that? It happens.
Does
It
happen.
happens. It sure does. All right, we're going to give Silver Boy one more chance here. And you've got, let's see, from the 1970 series, B443197 and 198. Let me have these without dropping them on the floor. Get this little thing off of here. I keep catching on that. Thanks, Mrs. C. All right, buck and go on the 2 more consecutive banknotes from the Banco de Mexico. There you go. 2 consecutive, both for 1 money. Y más. Más y más. And yeah, Silver Boy Blues got sniped like that. We'll see if he wants to jump in on these 2. On these 2 consecutive numbers. There we go. Then we'll turn it this way so you see the numbers a little bit better. Silver Boy Blues putting the hammer down at 25. He's like, not this time. Let me just bid high and be done with it. And I'm going to say SBB going 1 time. SBB going 2 times. And let's see, I'm getting compared to Moses over here. Central Michigan is at $30. Central Michigan is at $30, going 1 time. Central Michigan at $30, going 2 times. Central Michigan at $30, going once, going twice, and sold. Central Michigan takes these 2, and Silver Boy Blues got beat again. Mrs. T, there's only one thing to do at this point. You know what I'm going to do? Number 69. 630. This is from the 1969 series. 69 and 70 consecutive. All right, let me put these in a little holders and buck and go. You guys buck and go. See if Silver Boy Blues can't wind up with one of these sooner or later. And there we go. There is one. That's the number 69 from 1969. A couple, 2-3 years before we were born, Mrs. T. Your dad was raising hell in Mexico back then, riding his motorcycle around town, picking up chicks back then. Or were your mom and dad married by then?
No.
Okay. Either way, here we go. Silver Boy Blues is a 26. You get both for 1 money. So SBB is going 1 time. SBB at 26 going 2 times. Let's see if they let you have it this time, SBB, or somebody else decides to snipe, and I have to pull out some more. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, Rick the Tick almost sniped. All right, here we go. Let's give that Silver Boy Blues is off the board. All right, and let's see. Rick missed.
Yeah, Rick.
Oh man, Rick missed. Should I do one more round? I don't know.
He had 2.
Should I do one more round? You guys let me know. Should I do another round or not? You know what? We'll hold.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick already got one? Okay, we're good then. Rick already got one.
Yeah.
All right. This is kind of cool. I've never seen anything like this. Well, yeah, I've seen American Silver Eagles before, but I've never seen one with a New York City counter stamp in some kind of crazy plastic. I mean, it's really nice. Nice for display. And it stands up just like that. No problem at all. It has the seal down here, United States. Seal down at the bottom. I don't know what was going on here with the New York counter stamp, but it's different and it's cool. And whenever I see something that's different and cool, I pick it up and it's magnetic. These things are magnet. I didn't even know this thing was magnetic. Look at that. There we go. All right, guys. What's that? You want to see the stamp a little bit better? It's kind of faint. It's basically like the city of Gotham in the background. New York City. I'm going to tell you what, let me put it up here and let me see if I could. Oh, there's a decent view of it. Let me zoom in a little bit with my camera. Buck and go as I'm zooming and messing around.
It's not fake, is it?
No. It's a real American silver eagle. These little things right here are magnetic, and I think the shop had two of them. I only bought one, but they were like magnetically bound to one another. These things are magnets. That's crazy. All right, let me get the glare off. The year, in case you're wondering, is 2018. 2018 Buck and Go. And I'm going to call this the Gotham or New York City ASE. New York City counter stamp. There it is. Can you see it there a little bit? Something different. Something different. All right. Buck and Go. And at the very least, it's a 2018 ASE, but it has an interesting holder. Look at that. Let me see here. Buck and Go on ASE. Rick Hayes at 35. New York City. Here we go. James, remember that commercial, Mrs. C? This stuff's made in New York City. New York City. James Real.
Why would you think of that commercial?
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Was that a salsa commercial or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Dawson is at 40 on the interesting ASE. And the lucite holder. Magnetic at that.
Base. There it is. Base.
Base. Thank you, Six Pack. Paul Dawson at 40, going 2 times. You know what? Now I'm getting hungry, Mrs. C. I can go for some tamales right now. Breakfast of Champions. Paul at 40, going once, going twice, and do we have any in the freezer? Sold. Yeah, the holder alone. It even did cross my mind to take that out and put like a toner in there or something like that. But too late. Paul got it. It's his now.
Wow.
Here you go, Paul.
Okay.
James and Kevin were just a little behind. And speaking of ASCs, let's throw out another back date. Here's a 03. 03 right there. If you need it for your collection, for the old Dansko album, let's put it on Buck and Go, guys. Buck and Go on 03. This is 03, right? It's not 05. It's an 03. 03 ASC. Hey, do we have another GAW in a little while?
That's number 4.
All right, Buck and Go. And then we're going to do, I might do something a little crazy. Buck and Go on a 2003 ASC.
And the 6-pack was saying the tamales are homemade and auction those.
What's that? Oh yeah, the tamales are homemade.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
We always have tamales.
Not by me and Mrs. T. Well, you help. Did you help this Christmas? Yeah. Knox is at 27 on ASC. Go. There we go. All right, Paul's at 30. 6-pack, you're behind. I like this ring, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice ring.
Silver Boy's at 32. Got a little battle for the 03. It's in good shape. 03 ASE. Paul's at 35. Kevin is at 38. And I'm going to start counting her down. $38 going one time. Oh, Paul, we got a good battle here, Mrs. T. Paul says 40 is the price for 03. 40 going one time. 40 going two times. 40 threshold going once, going twice. 6-pack is at 41. Thanks for your bids, guys. Appreciate you very much. It's been a fun auction, and we've had a couple good laughs around here. And 6-pack is at 40. Oh, Paul's at 42. 42 on the ASC. Appreciate your support, my friends. And your support on these auctions helps Mrs. T fill up our tank with gas and travel all the way out to nowhere in Indiana, past Plymouth, out to see our buddy Jimmy, make new friends and new connections. Paul's at 42, going two times. But these auctions kind of help fund the craziness. And sold. And thank you very much, Paul. Here you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Let's pull out another one. Let's see. This one's got kind of a pretty purple hue to it on the top, right above. And this is the year 2000. So I don't know if you can tell on the light source here. Maybe I should turn this off. On the natural light, you might be able to tell a little bit better. It's got a little purple top and bottom. That's the year 2000. Put it in the natural light there. Put that up, put that down, keep that glare off. Buck and go on the little purple toner, top and bottom. American Patriot starts us off at 30. And we're off to the races. Here we go on the year 2000. 24 years old on this one. Mrs. T, year 2000. We, before kids, we were traveling around and doing all kinds of crazy fun stuff.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Oh, I love just entertaining ourselves. That's all what we had to do.
Yesterday, I was at a tennis match all day, and my daughter started at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
She ended at 3 p.m.
Yes.
That little stinker won the match, but it was so cold here in Northwest Indiana. I kid you not, my teeth were chattering at one point, and I had chapogachas on. For those of you who are Polish, know that means long underwear. And my teeth were, my teeth were chattering. It was so cold. And American Patriot at 32 on the little purple toner going, oh no, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Silver Boy Blues at 33 on the top and bottom little purple toner going one time. And Silver Boy Blues SBB 33 going two times on Rick A was at a racetrack till midnight last night. 6-packs at 34. I don't know if that lighting helps or not. There we go. There we go. All right, we're looking at Silver Boy at 36 going one time. 36 for Silver Boy. Yeah, it was so dang cold. That wind was howling. What kind of car race were you watching? I assume it was a car race, or was it a horse race? You know, I love the ponies. Mrs. T, we got to go this summer. We got a little battle going on for the year 2000, and SBB 39 going one time.
Cars, he said not.
Going, what kind of cars? Stock cars? Midgets? I don't think it was F1. F1 only comes around once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
SBB at 43. Anybody going to the NASCAR race in downtown Chicago?
July 6 and 7.
Yeah, Mrs. C, I think we need to go this year.
Okay.
My brother doesn't live far from there.
Yeah.
And he cares nothing about any kind of sports. And he said it was fun. So we need to do that. We've been to We've been to the Indy 500. We haven't been to a NASCAR race.
That's a back of it. So.
Oh, okay.
You want to do 39.
39, going 2 times. Stock car, going once, going twice, and sold. Looks like 39. Yeah, well, TuliTuli keeps us straight. And ooh, all right, let's save the best for last. Dang, look at this toner. It's the year. Ooh, oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure I want to do this one. This is the key date.
Okay.
Not only is it the key date, but it's also a toner.
Okay.
I personally pay a good money
for those.
Because I collect the key dates. I didn't well, I already showed the dang thing, so I think I don't want to be a tease. Man, I would have kept that if I would have realized it was a 96. All right, guys, here's your chance for a 1996 key date coin with the crazy tone. I personally would pay probably, and I have paid probably $55 or $60 for these. I open my big mouth. Here we go. 1996. Oh, no. Don't claim that. But I'll tell you, just the fact that it's the key date, this is the lowest mintage Silver Eagle they made.
Yeah.
And next time I'll check the dates before I start showing. All right, here we go. Buck and go. Toner, key date. Oh, boy. I would have kept this one. Here we go. Buck and go, my friends. Buck and go. Let me check the dates on these. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now you're checking.
I'm checking off camera.
Yeah.
All right. Key date, toner. Yeah, Twiddle Twaddle knows. $50. People are coming out of the woodwork for key date and toner. You got 2 boxes checked there.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder what Rich over at the Gold Depot would sell that for. Probably $80. Twiddle Twaddle's at $60. Just the fact that it's the key date puts it at, in my mind, about $55. And then you add the fact that it's a toner on top of that with like a greenish tint to it. And yeah, it's a nice piece, guys. Twiddle Twaddle is at $60. I'm going to say going one time. And I'm kicking myself. Twiddle Twaddle at $60. Yeah, typically when I find the key dates, they go straight into a tube. I collect Silver Boys at 67. I collect the key date 96s. And they're still obtainable. They're not like the Libertad key date where they're $900 or $950. But when you find them, when I find them, I pick them up and I save them. SBB at 67 going one time. Twiddle Twaddle, you're out at this point. SBB at 67 going 2 times. Yes, if I had any, or David, I think it was David that asked if I have any numismatic pieces. Here you go. Going once, going twice. Rick Hay, I have 1. I'm desperately searching for another one that's not slabbed for my album. And sold. Fair warning. And sold. 6. Oh! Where did it land? Twiddle Twaddle came in at the end. Twiddle Twaddle at $73. There has been a snipe, Mrs. T. Twiddle Twaddle at, congratulations. I'm going to give 2 sirens for that one.
Before yours sold?
Yeah, right before sold. I see, I have a key date lib, Twiddle Twaddle 73, and then the word sold. You see it?
Oh, I see it the other way.
Here,
So, yeah.
I'll take a picture.
You gotta take a picture because mine came out the other way.
And we have to go by mine. And for anybody who doesn't believe, there you go.
So
you see that? Can you see it?
Yeah, see, because a lot of us see after.
Rick telling us he is one of the lucky few who has a key date. Then Twiddle Twaddle 73. And then me with the word sold. Can you see? There it is.
Yeah.
Above sold. There you go. Sorry about that, SBB. And Twiddle Twaddle does a tip of the cap and says congratulations on a job well done on that snipe. Oh, that's a nice piece too. Oops.
All right. Congratulations.
I'm all shook up, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
All right. Here's one with a purple tint to it. Rose Tone 2010. Rose Tone. This would be a good one for Mother's Day as well. It's a nice shape too. Rose Tone. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it comes out on the camera or not. Rose Toned 2010. Buck and go, my friends. Buck and go. Only a little more. Maybe, actually, you know what I'll do?
Mm-hmm.
I think this plastic is messing me up. Let me take it out of there. That way the people can see it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I don't know if that's any better or not. And yeah, can you see the little purple rose tone? There she is. If I zoom out and zoom back in again. You guys feel free to bid while I'm messing with this one. Just want you to be able to appreciate it. I see. All right. Put it back in the plastic, red, silver.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll just leave it right there. Rose Tone, Buck and Go. And are there any bids? I don't see any bids.
No.
Oh, American Patriot, 33?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Twiddle got a good one there. Rose Tone, 2010. Still not focused though. There, that's a little bit better. American Patriot at 33, just in time for Mother's Day coming up. All right, that reminds me, I need to do some shopping for Mother's Day. Paul's there. I got to hit that Dollar General and do a little shopping for Mother's Day. Find something nice. And
Walmart?
Little baby Walmart.
Baby Walmart.
You can find everything there.
Yeah.
But you can't find Rose Tone American Silver Eagles, I can tell you that.
No.
6-packs at 36. Dollar General, baby.
Right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
6-pack is at 36, going one time. Paul responds at 37 for the pretty rose tone. Don't see those every day.
No.
And it's not a real obnoxious color. It's just like a nice little faint rose color.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Paul at 37, going 2 times. Well, good purchase on this one. Let's see if it holds up for you, Paul. I have a feeling there might be another interested party or two, but going once. Oh, 6-pack bumps it up to 38. Paul, you're out at this point. 6 and let's see. I'm going to say 6-pack at 38, going one time. Oh, Paul responds at 40, going one time. Paul responded at 40. We're going to say Paul at 40, going 2 times. 6-pack, your turn. And he concedes. Thank you, 6-pack, for your bidding. Going once, going twice, and sold. Gadita is looking at that one. And let's put it back in. Mrs. T, put that back in there. Mm-hmm. Just touching the edges only, please.
Yes.
And we're going to say that for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, we haven't done any vintage silver this morning. Let's do a little vintage. What do you say? See if and congratulations on that last one. I don't have a whole lot, but this is a pretty piece. 1985. And very good shape. As you can see, both sides. Buck and Go. I like this side the best though. Buck and Go on the A-Mark 1985.
Mm-hmm.
What songs were out in 1985, Mrs. T?
No, definitely Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Madonna,
Mm-hmm.
Huey Lewis and the News.
Probably.
Boy George wasn't that Carmen Chameleon?
Probably.
Let's see. What else? There's some good rock. Motley Crue.
Mm-hmm.
AC/DC was still rocking and putting out new songs back then. And lots of other stuff. Judas Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, this is going for a bargain right now. AP 31. AP knows. AP knows. Going one time. AP going $31. Ooh, it's pretty much below my cost. Going 2 times. Oh, Silver Boy's at 32. Yeah, this should be closer to 40 than 30, but we'll see. Newt jumped in just a little bit late. SBB at 32. Newt takes it to 33, as do several others. And by the way, if you're just joining us, everybody who buys a little something something gets a Mrs. T magnet for your safe, for your fridge at home, for you put it on the back of your car if you'd like. Just don't lose it at the car wash. I don't want Mrs. T's sticker, or excuse me, magnet on the car wash door or something like that. We go to a car wash where there's a collection of magnets.
Yeah.
The guy just puts it on this metal door.
Yeah.
So the next time you come through, you could say, and I've done this. Hey, that's my magnet from last time.
Yeah.
Can you give me that? Oh, sure, no problem. Here you go. And where are we at? 33 to Newt, going 2 times. I have a feeling there might be a snipe. I just have that sneaky suspicion. Let's see. Yep, Henry Hicks is here. Time to bust out some fractional. Going once. Oh, 6-packs at 34. Henry, whenever I see you, I bust out the fractional. Let's see. 6-pack at 34, going 1 time. 6-pack at 34, going 2 times. Let me see what kind of interesting fractional I have. Trying to find fun stuff. Going once, going twice. Twiddle twaddle. Takes a $35 bid, and the countdown will go to Twiddle or Twaddle, your choice. At 35, TT, Henry Hicks, welcome to the show, my friend. We've had a good one. Going 2 times. Twiddle twaddle at 35, going once, going twice, and sold. All right, looks like that held up. Mrs. C, put that in a flip too, because that one is in such good shape. We don't want to let it get marred up or anything.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Twiddle twaddle. I know. Here's some fractional, and I know was that Rick Hay at a car race?
Yes.
Oh man, this is. Let's see if I could read the edge lettering. Sterling. And sterling silver. Oh, I should have weighed it. I want to say this is more than a ½ ounce, but I really can't say for sure. This one's for the Hoosiers in the house. You've got Indiana, Crossroads of America, couple little race cars there, old school race cars. Indianapolis, denoted with a star right in the center of the state. Indiana attained statehood December 11th, 1816, 19 state. And, Mrs. T, this was a trivia question. Look at this.
Oh.
Indiana State Flower, remember? And you knew it. Mrs. T got us the points that night. Peony. All right, nice little Hoosier piece, guys. For the Hoosiers in the house, or anybody who just likes fractional silver, buck and go. It's sterling, and I want to say it's got to be at least a ½ ounce of sterling. It's got to be. Should have waited first. There you go. Nice little Indiana piece. Is that numbered on the edge? It's lettered on the edge. My eyes were good enough to see that it said sterling. Let me see here. I'm going this natural light. Here it is. Sterling. And it's got some hallmarks. It has 3 hallmarks. And it's not numbered. No, it's not numbered. It's a nice piece. Very good shape. It's out of one of those big collections. I got 2 of them. Here's the Indiana one. Newt's at 15 on the Indiana. There you go. For the car racing fans, or just any Hoosier for that matter. It's a nice piece. Newt's at 15, below my cost. I figured you guys might like it, so I paid up for it a little bit. And let's see where the Hoosiers are. I got one Hoosier in the lead, and let's see. I was there in person for Butler Duke. Final 2 basketball game in 2010. Remember that run that Butler made back in 2010? They overachieved and had everybody in the country compelled. The little Indiana school, and Duke was the big dog. All right, Newt at 15. Bargain prices going once, going twice, and SBB is at 18. Almost Newt. My finger was on the descent to the enter key, and SBB kept you honest with a bid, and now we're up to 20. Burgon jumps in, and Tuli says Newt 200. Man, I like that. Newt 200 on the little sterling silver. Newt, that's a hell of a bid there, Newt. Congratulations. I think you're going to win this one, Newt. $200. I paid less than that, I can tell you that. Let's see. I'm going to say going one time to Newt at 200. Just kidding. Just kidding. Newt, don't faint. Don't faint, Newt. I'm looking at Burgon at 22, going 2 times. And we're going once, going twice, and sold. Burgon, nice little Indiana history. And where is Knox? Is Knox around? Where is my man Knox? And we're going to take this one out of here. And we're going to go to Tennessee. Let's learn a little about Tennessee, Mrs. T.
Right.
Let's see. Attained statehood in 1796. Oh, look at that. That looks like a Tennessee volunteer right there. Tennessee, there you go. The volunteer state. Nashville. Oh, we love Nashville. It's pointed out there with a little star. And what is their Tennessee state flowers? The iris. That's the iris there. All right, so what do you call people? We're Hoosiers. Tennessee, would you call them Tennesseans? Volunteers? This is for the Tennessee people. Buck and go on the Tennessee piece. Here we go. TuliTuli confirms approximately half ounce. Might be a little bit more than that even. I don't know. 925. And there's Knox.
He said both.
There you go. I was thinking about you when I purchased this, my friend. All right, Knox at 20 and going one time. Knox at 20 going 2 times. Going once, going twice to the gentleman from Tennessee, and sold. Knox takes it. Yep, that was sterling silver. Says it right on the side. And there you go. And this is saying, hey, we're at the 2.5 hour mark. TuliTuli, are you doing okay? We're going to do another giveaway. And then kind of come down to the end here. We appreciate everybody being here. And all right, guys. There you go. There are, and what was my question? Let me see. I wrote it down in a hurry. Forgot what the question is. There'll be 4 winners. And there's 39 people here on my screen. Oh, here's an easy one. Real easy. I know Tuli already knows the answer to this one. What day is my next Whatnot auction? Or maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I said it yesterday with the hopes that it would work for TuliTuli. What day is my next Whatnot auction? I'll give you a hint. It's a day that ends in Y. It's a day that ends in Y. And the answer is Wednesday at 7:15 Central. And Wednesday is the correct answer. I'll accept WED as an answer as well. I know some people like to look ahead and do their homework and say, let me see if that's an automatic answer to a question. And let's see, as I scroll down, Tuli says, I'm good. Let's see, Thursday, Monday, Six Pack says Wednesday. Knox says Wednesday. Central Michigan says Wednesday. And Rick K says Wednesday. Wednesday at 7:15 Central. That's a long clip there. And there we go, Mrs. C.
All right.
Make sure you get all those winners, their stuff. And I hope you guys can join me on Wednesday. Oh, TuliTuli, I have a new, I'm going to throw it out there. If you guys will bear with me for just a second.
Okay.
I have a new link. I changed my name on Whatnot. TuliTuli, I don't even think I even talked to you about this one. I changed my name on Whatnot because everybody was just calling me TheSilverStacker.
Oh.
And they didn't realize it's TtheSilverStacker. And as soon as I changed my name, people started calling me by the correct name and recognizing me. So I would go in a room and people would say, oh, hey, it's TtheSilverStacker. Like your content, T? So here is the new link. It's T_the_silver_stacker.
Oh.
And so here is my link right here. If you guys want to join me on Wednesday, see how it's the underscores there? And TuliTuli, just a heads up. My name has changed. How do you like that, Mrs. T?
Wow.
Didn't even have to go to the courthouse to change my name.
No, not that.
I just went on Whatnot, changed my name.
Yeah, because I noticed that when you go on, it was just the TheSilverStacker.
And let's see. Oh boy. We've done some silver pours today, and people seem to like them. This one is called, or by a guy called Reckless Metals. Pretty famous too. He's really out there, and people know about him. It's a nice shiny piece. Reckless Metals, 1 ounce Troy, $9.99. 1 troy ounce of silver. Buck and go on the Reckless Metals. We'll see if we have any love for the old Reckless Metals. I'm kind of covering up the artwork there. Let me try going this way. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. We'll set that up like that. Reckless Metals. And we'll raise it up like that. There it is, Reckless Metals. Buck and go on the Reckless Metals silver. And if this thing will focus, we'll be in business. There it is.
I want to see the reverse.
Oh, reverse. Right after I got it focused. There it is. Plain back, everything, base of the art, the business is all on the front. They squeeze it all on the front there. There's my new ring right there. Sent to me by one of our awesome viewers, Mrs. C. Buck and go. Rick K says that's one of the early ones. Oh, yeah. Kevin is at 38 on the Reckless Metals silver pour. And Mrs. T, you and I need to do some silver pour sometime soon.
We sure do.
Yeah. Kevin at 38 going one time. Kevin 11 at 38 going 2 time on the Reckless Metals silver going once. Silver Boy bumps it up. SBB is at 41. Kevin, you're out at this point. Well, no, you're not. I stand corrected. Kevin is at 45. SBB, you're out at this point on the early Reckless Metals, highly acclaimed, well-known silver pour artist. And I'm going to say going one time. Kevin. Let's see. Can we say what we call him? What is that? Oh, family-friendly channel. Okay. No, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Sunday morning. Keep it clean. We don't want to have anybody spit out their coffee right onto their phone or something like that. Going once, going twice, and sold. That was Kevin at 45. Kevin at 45, Mrs. T.
All right.
There you go. And let's see. Let's do. Let's do another one of those silver shields. This is the last one I have, and kind of neat. This side, he did like proof on this side, and like a matte frosted finish on this side. I wonder if that was, and what the deal was with that. If you're not familiar with Reckless Metals, they don't mint a whole lot. I think I like it better the other way. They don't mint a whole lot. I've seen their certificates of, actually I have a few over here. Their certificates of authenticity, and they typically are in the like 2,000 or less, usually. Yeah, here, I don't know, it might be on the table over there. 600, 800, 1,000, 800, 900. So I don't know how many of these were minted, but this one says, in debt and death they trust. This one is Silver Shield. Neat motif. Central Michigan knows these are very collectible. And $35. Ooh. Yeah. Some of the show specials are. Well, speaking of shows, Mrs. T and I are going to Central States. So if you want to come say hi, let's see. Central Michigan's at 35. Newt, you're out at this point. Central Michigan's at 35. If you want to come meet us, say hi. We'll be walking around handing out some swag and saying hello and meeting and greeting and visiting our favorite. Newt's at 36. We're going to go see Ben, the Coin Geek, and of course, Matt and Russ and AB. I'm sure AB will be there, a silver pour artist. And it should be a good time. And come say hi. And if you're there late on Friday night, you can come have a nice cold beverage with us and have some fun. Henry Hicks is at 37. Let's start that countdown over again. 37 to Henry Hicks. HH, 37, going once. HH, 37. These go for starting at 45 on eBay. And 45 is for their most boring design. Then they go range from 45 to like 75 is the norm. You won't find them for under 45 though. Henry's got it at 30. Oh, 6-packs at 38. 6-packs at 38. And Newt was just behind. All right, let's see who takes it. Let's see who takes it to 40 and brings it on home. Henry at the moment is at 39. And let's let these guys battle it out for a second, Mrs. T.
Sounds good. That's coming up real soon.
Yeah, and then we're going to finish with the flurry. And get our day on. I got it. Talking about those tamales earlier made me really hungry. Henry at 39 going one time. Henry at 39 going 2 times. And my tummy is telling me it is time to get something to eat. Going once, going twice, and sold. There you go. Shall we try it? Nice job, Henry. I'm going to try a little ancient piece. Look at this, guys. Ancient coinage. And this one, crazy looking. Anybody into ancient coins? I don't know what this one is, but you can look it up. Find who that emperor is if you'd like. There you go. Take a flyer on this one. Buck and go on an ancient coin. Let me see. Can you see the lighting? Buck and go on an ancient coin. As I'm trying to figure out. Actually, I'm going to juice this one a little bit. I'm going to juice this one a little bit. Whoever wins this one is going to get this for free. So this is a package.
For free.
What's that?
That's the beginning for free.
Copper.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Copper Justice. Copper Justice. Oh, a silver shield. I didn't realize it was a silver shield. Copper silver shield. Look at Justice. There we go. And an ancient coin. Here you go. You got two 2 items for 1 money.
Okay.
2 items for 1 money. Rick K is in the lead at Henry's in the lead at $12. You're going to get an ancient coin and Copper Justice from Silver Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a 2020. Oof. There we go. Rick's at 14.
Mm-hmm.
I think that copper piece sparked the interest there, Mrs. C.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Rick and Henry are battling it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think we're gonna make this the last piece, guys. Last piece. Henry at 15. Mrs. C tells me it's time to eat, T. I am starving, and we need to go find something good. All right, Henry at 15, going 2 times, going once, going twice, and sold. All right, guys. Wow, what a nice morning we've had together.
Yeah.
I hate to say goodbye to over 40 people, Mrs. C, but we've had a nice auction, and you guys have been a lot of fun, actually.
Good times.
Yeah, it is good times, and we'll have to reach out to my buddy Jimmy about picking up some more pieces. Oh, by the way, everybody, make sure everybody gets one of these, Mrs. C.
Oh yeah.
There you
I
go.
like them. I
Yeah.
like them too.
Yeah, there it is.
Super cool.
All right, guys,
And
let's everybody hear it
Mhm.
for TuliTuli.
Thank
Awesome moderator,
you.
Central Michigan,
Thank you.
helping out.
Thank you.
Who was that? Is that Silver Boy who gifted you that nice little piece? That TuliTuli piece?
Some of them.
That was really
Thank
nice of
you.
him. Let's hear it one more time
Thank you.
for the thoughtful gift. Let's see. So you want notes in your payments, correct? Spokane, if you pay via PayPal, all I need you to do is to pay via PayPal, and we'll know what you bought, and we'll have your address right there in handy. By the way, if you look down here, PayPal, by far, we really appreciate if you use PayPal to pay and settle up, and we'd appreciate if you do that now. So when we do the shipping, we're ready to rock and roll. PayPal is our number one. If you must, you absolutely have to. We also accept Venmo and CashApp. You'll see it scrolling by there. And Spokane, if you pay via PayPal, I'll have your address already built in, so I won't have to look anybody up. If you pay via Venmo or CashApp, then put in a note or send me an email. By the way, in case you need to email me for anything, my email's on the right-hand side here, TtheSilverStacker@gmail.com. Don't forget, come and join us on Wednesday on the Whatnot auction, and we'll be having some fun on there on a Wednesday night. So this morning was a Sunday morning, then we'll do a Wednesday night. Let's see. After that, we'll be jamming on, I don't know. We'll have to reach out to TuliTuli and find out when our next YouTube auction will be, and go from there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Sunday morning.
Good times.
Hope everybody has a great rest of your day.
Yes, enjoy.
Thanks once again for being here. TuliTuli, you rock. Good.
Great working.
Have a good rest of the day. God bless everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, TuliTuli.